welcome to the Brang Da Popcorn podcast. Back with another episode, and I'm here with my co-host. Introduce yourself, co-host.
Hey, what up, guys? It's me, Adam Sampson, regular co-host on the Brain to Popcorn podcast, aka the Swole Nerd. How's it going, my guy?
All right, how's it going? Hey, y'all. Today we have. It might not be too long of a show for y'all today. Adam's going to give his review for a movie that he saw last week that I only saw 20 minutes of, and I did not like. You be the guest of that one, and I will be giving my review, spoiler free review, of course, of Alien Romulus, and we're also going to talk about Disney fucking up again. I talked about the cancellation of Acolyte.
Yeah,
Um,
man, what the hell was up with that, man? I thought they did well.
we gonna talk about that, but tonight here. Hopefully, you guys have a great time with us because we're gonna have some fun. So if you guys are wondering, the movie that Adam will be reviewing that I saw 20 minutes of, and I just was like, yeah, fuck this. Um, Last week, I think was it last week or was it the week before last?
I
I
mean,
think,
technically it'd be the week before last.
yeah. Well, y'all, I'm a fan of the video games, and I played a little game called Borderlands. Um, played a little game called Borderlands. Had fun. It's a real fun game. Found out they're making a movie. That movie has went through many directors. It had many changes. It had many changes, like far as content wise. I think at one matter of fact, let me just look this up and make sure I have it right. Borderlands movie. Yes. So one of the things that I was like, oh, well, this just does not bode well. It was supposed to be rated R, but they decided to do PG-13. I don't know why, but yeah. So uh, the consensus that uh, I would say majority consensus, movie's not good. But hey, Adam, I don't got a trailer for you because I mm, I don't got a trailer for you. So let, give us your review for Borderlands.
All right, well, everyone, for Borderlands, personally, I like the movie. Because to me, it just had a bunch of like fun characters, especially Tiny Tina. I felt like they were just enjoyable, like fun to watch. I thought they had a pretty good chemistry. I liked, of course, the explosions and everything. There was a character in there named Krieg. He was also pretty cool. So I just pretty much enjoyed the movie because it was really, really fun. Um, Ariana Greenblatt that played Tiny Tina. I like her in most stuff. Matter of fact, she was even in the Barbie movie. So, she's a good actress. She normally plays young. She's a child actress that usually plays the younger version of somebody that's Afro Latino. It's just a thing of hers. I don't know why. Because she even played the young version of Gamora in Infinity War. Now, as far as storyline goes, I'm not gonna lie, the shit falls pretty flat. You know, it's not the best story, and is the acting the greatest in it? It's mid, but they do have some pretty big name actors in it. There's a reason why this movie did have a decently large budget. Uh, and I'm not gonna lie, the graphics are pretty corny. You know, aren't the best in the world, but that's part of the fun of it for me because it's like, damn, this is cheesy as fuck. But I like cheesy as fuck sometimes. That's just me though. But am I gonna go around telling folks, hey, yo, this is the best movie I've ever seen. It's a cinematic masterpiece, or hey, everybody just gotta watch it? Nah. Nah, but I personally thought it was a fun little movie. You know, as far as following the video game goes, it didn't do that too well. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Too well, not at
But
all.
yeah, okay, not at all. I was trying to be nice, but apparently, my co-host wants to hold me a little bit more accountable. But yeah, it didn't really follow the game. But like I said, hey, it was just fun. You know, characters are silly as hell. There's a lot of jokes in it. There's a lot of one-liners that I enjoyed. You know, it was just it was a cool movie to me. But um, do I get why somebody wouldn't want to go to a movie theater and watch it? Of course.
Now, quick
But
question.
it does have a star-studded cast though. Like, it has Kate Blanchett in it. She's the main character. Kevin Hart's in it. Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. You know, hey, yo, that's an Academy Award winning actress right there.
Yeah, now how'd that do for that movie?
Hey, look, man, I'm just, trying to give it some shine here, okay? It also had that, look, man, I haven't seen him in a lot of stuff. He kind of fell off. He was in a bunch of stuff, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. Trying to think of him. Hey, did you ever watch the new Point Break?
No, I stayed away. Are you
Uh, he
talking?
was in he was in Bourne Supremacy too. He was the person that was replacing Jason Bourne. Uh, he's been on a lot of stuff. Oh, Bright. Remember Bright?
Are you talking about? Wait, hold on.
He was the elf in Bright that was like the head of the federal people.
What you talking about? No.
He-
You talking about Edgar Ramirez?
Yes, him. So he's a pretty popular actor. And like I said, he fell off, but he is one of those actors though. Like the movies that he's in are either really, really good or really, really bad. Like I'll never give him for what was that? What was the name of the sequel to Clash of the Titans? Whatever. He was in that. Yeah, that shit was shit.
All right,
But
so
it had a decent cast. Yeah, Kevin Hart was in there. Did I already say Kevin Hart?
no, I think I don't
Okay.
know.
Yeah, Kevin Hart. Hate it or love it. He is what I would call a decently prominent actor. Award winning, no, but hey, if you say Kevin Hart, people know who the hell that is.
Mm-hmm. So,
You know.
I'm curious to hear your rating.
Hey, but I will say this though, it did do better in the box office than that shitty Henry Cavill movie, League of Ungentlemanly Warfare, or whatever the hell it is called.
Adam,
Yeah, what? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It did
don't
better than that though.
Cav on the bus. People, just before Adam gives a review, that movie, this Borderlands, is so bad that that thing is going to streaming next week. Movie came out 2 weeks ago.
Hey, look, like I said, it wasn't a cinematic masterpiece.
It, mm, 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 So rating.
Okay, so I'm gonna give this one I'm gonna give it a store bought. I'm gonna give it a high store bought, low buttery rating.
Huh?
That's just
Low buttery.
yeah, because it was entertaining to me, and like I said, if you just like silly, goofy ass shit, it's worth a watch. But hey, look, it's better than Knights of the Zodiac.
That is a very low bar. That
Hey,
is a
man,
very.
and pretty much all anime movies other than Alita, which is also a low bar. But that point being is, hey, look, I just didn't think it was low enough to be what I would call salty. But the store bought. Now, will I tell y'all to run out to the movie theaters and watch this movie? No.
Oh, I
And
would.
I'm glad,
I would.
and I'm glad it's already coming to streaming because now you get to see and enjoy the funness for free or
No,
free-ish. You
no,
still got to pay for the streaming
nobody.
service.
Nobody needs to see that. No, nobody needs to see that.
Hey, look, man, I'm telling y'all, it's one of those. Hey, yo, you got some extra time? Just pop it on. See, see if you enjoy it.
People, don't listen to Adam. You got better things to do with your day, like taking a shit. Um. So
Wow. And hey, man, taking a shit is a very important part of the day.
yeah. Also, is breathing. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was Adam's review to. That was Adam's very, very unconfident review of Borderlands.
Hey, look, man. Look. That is a confident review. All right. It's like I said, this is more of a personal opinion review, more so than for the broader audience review. And hey, yo, I'm not up here trying to make this movie seem like it's the best movie in the world. Okay. I'm not up here, comparing it to, like Mission Impossible or some shit.
You put it in the same category as is better than Knights of the Zodiac.
Hey.
That's a
It
bad.
is though. It is better than the last Airbender.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is you were setting very low bars for what is better than.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like I said, Bryce. It's not some cinematic masterpiece, but not the worst thing in the world. And I'm
Well,
and I'm telling you, man, time's gonna show that's gonna become a cult classic.
I know that I'm gonna tell you, Dad's gonna be right there with Super Mario Brothers.
Hey, it's not. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, exactly. You about to say it's not as bad. Hey, y'all. You know what? Anybody that wants to defend Adam, put your rating in the comments and let us know who agrees with Adam and who doesn't agree. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of disagreement, but it's okay.
Whatever. Hey, look, yo, I'm all for it. Hey, it's just comments, guys. So I ain't gonna take it to heart.
All right. Well, you heard his. Did you say a low buttery?
Yeah. Well, I'm all right, man. More like high store bought.
That's okay. I'm about to say I might have to drug test you next before you come on the show next time. Uh
Drug test me. Damn, that's harsh.
you know what else was harsh? That them 15 minutes of my life I wasted trying to watch that movie. Um,
Oh, come on, man. The first 15 minutes were the most fun.
no, no,
Breaking out of the space station and shit.
no. That shit looked like it was done on After Effects. Um,
Oh wow.
so hey y'all, that was his review of Borderlands. Hey y'all, but last week had the movie come out. Everybody has heard of this movie. It has a very special place in my heart. I say that it has probably one of the best sequels of all time. But the franchise is not. It's had more misses than hits. I'm gonna just say that. Just say that. But hey, Betty Alvarez says he got us with a new one. For people that know what I'm talking about Alien Romulus. This is set 20 years after the first Alien movie. So this is mm, a more direct sequel to Alien, if you will. Um,
Well, I would call it what you would call an interquel.
what?
An interquel.
An no,
It's a movie that takes place in between two movies that are, that's a sequel to another one. Sort of like Rogue One. It takes place between three and four in Star Wars.
we're gonna draw attention after this show.
Or Solo. Solo is an interquel as
Don't you
well.
dare say that fucking movie's name.
What, man? Hey, it was a movie. It wasn't a
We
good movie, but
we
it was a movie.
we do not name drop that movie. Okay.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. Apparently somebody felt really betrayed by Solo.
No, I feel like that shit should have never existed, but we got it anyway. Fuck Disney. Disney rant coming later in this show.
Damn.
Um,
Okay.
hey, so for if you got if just a plot synopsis, group of colonizers, and not them, not the colonizers that you're thinking of, but a group of colonizers. They're trying to get some quick money. They try to steal some pies on the ship, but things go wrong. Will these people survive? You will have to watch the movie, but before that, before my review, let's go ahead and watch the trailer for Alien Romulus.
Are you sure you want to do this? There she is. You want to break in and steal highly regulated equipment.
This could be our only ticket out of here. Should be in and out in 30 minutes.
Welcome to the Romulus Space Station.
This place gives me the creeps. What the hell is this?
I don't know.
What the fuck was that? Yo!
Stop playing around, man. Just get
I'm
up.
not playing around, there's something in the water.
What do you mean there's something
I
in the
don't know,
water?
there's just something in the fucking water.
Run.
Are you alright?
I cannot show the full trailer, but I'm gonna give my review for Alien, Alien Romulus. Now, for me, let's start with the director. I have been a fan of Fede Alvarez. He did the Don't Breathe movies. He did the Dusk Till Dawn. I mean, not Dusk Till Dawn. He did what's that movie? He did Evil Dead 20. Was it 2013? I want to say it's 2013. He did that movie. I actually liked that Evil Dead movie. I liked the way it looked.
Hey,
I like
well, it didn't do too well, but so.
neither did Borderlands. Um, I
Like I said, hey, you got your movies, I got mine. All right.
we're gonna drug test you after this show. Um, so I like one thing I will say about this movie, direction wise, I think that this movie is great. If I could kind of describe what this movie is, this is this movie is a love letter to the Alien franchise. It there's even though I'm not a fan of it, there's some fan service in here for longtime fans. But honestly, I feel like somebody that somebody who doesn't really have hasn't really seen any of the Alien movies, you could still go into this movie and enjoy this movie. For people that know me, I like the way that sets and world building works and like how it looks. And in this movie, one thing that Fede Alvarez got right that I always have a problem with other space movies, like everything, the world looks lived in. These spaceships look like they've actually been flown by humans and been owned by humans. That it looks dirty, it looks used, not clean and smooth. Um, Another thing I do like about the movie, it went back. Alien Covenant. I don't hate it. I don't like Alien. I reserve my hate for Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. But Covenant, I just didn't like the CGI look of the alien. So I'm glad that this movie went back to the practical effects for the aliens. It's actually a guy in a rubber suit. And as far as the face huggers, I'm pretty sure it was a rubber face hugger on Roombas because um, yeah, you could tell that this was not CGI. This was actual practical effects. Uh, but one thing I do like about this movie, the thing that made Alien and Aliens such great movies is that those movies had very tense moments and they knew how to build tension and pay it off. And this movie, it does pull that off. It's a lot of tight spaces, um, a lot of dark corridors, a lot of tension. I'm not going to spoil it because I want you guys to see it. But there, one scene in particular, which I think is probably one of the best scenes in the movie, there is a zero gravity scene. That's all I'm gonna say. When you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But I think that's one of the best directed scenes in this movie. Man, look, I was really loving this movie. I was having so much fun. I like, yes, we back, we back. Um, let's talk about the cast. Kaylee Spaney plays Rain, who is essentially the main the main character. Um, she is accompanied by her synthetic robotic friend. What's his name? Andy, played by David Johnson. Um, and then they go on a space heist with them and their friends. Watch the movie, you'll know what happens. But I'm gonna say this. One thing about the other Alien movies that turned me off of them, besides Aliens, you really don't spend enough time with these people to care, or if you do spend time with them, but that the story doesn't make you care about them. Um, in this movie, Alien Romulus, I cared about Andy and Rain. Everybody else, not so much. They did a terrible job of trying to make us care for them. I don't think they've attempted to make us care for them, but hey, there's better two than none. Um, Now, even though this movie is called Alien, hey man, the face huggers, they stole the show. They hey I've never been more scared of face
Yeah,
huggers.
man. I'm not gonna lie. I noticed that in the previews. I thought they're like, well, wow, man, why are there so many face huggers around?
Man, look, I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a just put it to your imagination to see the movie. There is a scene where it's a room full of face huggers. That
Damn.
like yeah, like the face huggers, they legit steal the show. Uh and yeah, bro. Like I said, this movie to me, it was going to be nine. It was going to be a 9 out of 10, possibly. It was going to be a better. It was going to be uh what is it? Dang it! It was going to be a gourmet, man. Like it was on pace to be a gourmet. Like I was loving the direction, the cinematography. I was loving the story, the tense moments until those last 20 minutes. It's like The movie was like, I'm about to show you all this nice stuff. You wanted to see all this nice stuff that I have behind me. It's all yours. And then once I turn my back, they just punch me in my face. Um, Here's the thing, man. For for a lot of people, there's some the last 20 minutes I feel will make or break the movie for you. For me, it didn't make me hate the movie, but it made me bring it down a few notches because without spoiling it, they took some of the worst bits from of some of the least favorite movies in the franchise, mainly Prometheus. Uh, for me,
Let me guess. The sim winds up being evil.
nah, just like I said, I'm not gonna spoil it. You just have to watch it. Uh, because for me, just personally, because Prometheus, I was not really a fan of Prometheus. I liked the ideas that they were setting up for Prometheus to kind of build the world, but it kind of fell flat. Just that's just to me. Uh, but there's something in the movie that for one, it like for one, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't even. It's not even look right as unsettling. It just looks goofy. Um, Two, I did feel like we were at a point at this like before that 20-minute mark hit. I feel like we were good at a good ending, but then they decided we got to end it with tying in other movies that we've made because you got to. That's the core. That's the horcrux of you making these movies. You have to include everything that leads up to your movie because Alien Covenant and Prometheus they lead up to and if you can count Alien vs Predator and Alien vs Predator Requiem, you have to include those in there because they are part of the canon. Sometimes that can not work. For me, it just didn't work. But if you're a fan,
Jason, man, do they have Youches in that movie?
what?
Do they have Youches in that movie?
Like I said, I'm not saying nothing. You have to watch the movie. I'm not spoiling it. I want people to see it. Because I do feel like this movie is to be seen by the people. But like I said, for me, the last 20 minutes did not work for me. It brought it down. It brought it down a few points, but overall, like this is a really entertaining movie. I will say the standout for me, just acting wise, was David Johnson as Andy. I feel like he did a really, I feel like he did a really good job. Rain, I feel like the whole cast did a good job. Like I said, you really don't care much for the other cast because they don't explore those other characters. Like we focus on our two main characters, which it's okay. This is part of the course. But hey, if I'm gonna rate this movie, like I said, it's a beautiful looking movie. Probably one of the best looking movies in the franchise. The effects in the movie are amazing. Uh, Falls off at the end a little bit to me, but not too much. I still had a great time. I'm gonna give this a movie theater. I'm gonna give this a movie theater, I'm gonna give this like a mid to low movie theater. It is. I do think this needs to be experienced in the theaters on the best screens. I would prefer Dolby Amos. Dolby Amos is the format to go to for a movie like this because yeah,
So is it like IMAX good?
yeah, it's IMAX good if they got the good seats. If they got them rocker seats, don't no you need them recliner seats. You need to sit back and soak in all the movie. You need
Okay.
You sit back soaking all the movie. But yeah, man, mid level to low movie theater is go watch it. Please go watch it. Can't wait to see what they're gonna do next. And Fede Alvarez, his work. I can't say that Fede Alvarez is a very consistent director because almost all of his movies I've either loved or I enjoyed. I haven't disliked any of them yet, but hey, You bound to slip up sometime. So go see it. Um,
All right.
Now, next thing we're gonna talk about, I told y'all, I warned y'all that this was coming. Uh, Disney, ooh, Disney and Star Wars, or I guess Lucasfilms, y'all did it again. For people that do not know, it was announced, I want to say a couple days ago, that the Acolyte was. Uh, Now, Adam, I don't know if you watched the Acolyte.
Oh yeah, I did, man. I love that show.
Yeah, so me, I'm just playing. I'm playing catch up now because I'm just now getting to it. From what I'm seeing, it's not the worst, but it's not as good as I thought it would be. But it just seems like, hey, it doesn't matter if I finish it or not at this point because it got canceled, and I feel really bad because they shared an interview quotes from the director saying, "Oh, I got so many stories to tell." With this material. And well, man, you're not even gonna get the chance to explore that. The show got canceled after one season.
Yeah, I'm
I,
kind of pissed off about that because, man, like I said, I thought it was a pretty good show. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like there are some cheesy ass moments in it, but for the most part, I thought it was really, really well done and had a good storyline. And I don't know, like I get though why some people didn't like it because it does kind of take away from Anakin's story a little bit. So I think that's like what most people are like griping about it about.
well, the main consensus is that, well, a lot of things too woke. They just
See, like what was so damn woke about that?
no,
There were no gay couples.
no.
Like
I'm talking about what people are saying. What people were saying about the show when it first came out. Too woke, too many diversity hires, ruining the Star Wars canon, blah 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 blah. The stuff we heard before. Okay,
man, that to me that didn't make any damn sense because it was not what I would call woke. I mean, there was nothing that would that well, okay, there was a lesbian couple in there. I'm not gonna lie, but still, still, like, to me, I just didn't think it was all that damn woke.
okay. So
Like,
here's
I think that's just because there was more, it was very ethnically diverse, but to me, that's some bullshit.
okay. Here's my consensus of why Star Wars has been failing, why Disney has been failing recently. Uh, the thing about Disney is I'm all for like for putting people of color and other sexual orientations in the forefront. But Marvel, you also got to focus on stories and not just worry about trying to appease to other focus groups, man. The problem that has been plaguing Star Wars for years, they they put they put agendas on the forefront behind the man. They put stories on the back burner. I will never forgive them for the Book of Boba Fett. The Book of Boba
Oh
Fett.
yeah, that was I didn't even finish that shit.
The Book of Boba Fett is fucking terrible. And why is it terrible? Because they focus on just fan service instead of telling a good story and butchering characters already in the canon. Obi-Wan,
Also, they made Boba Fett look like a little bitch.
yeah, like I said, they destroy characters in the canon. Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan, it took them to the final episode 8, to give us what we all wanted from Anakin and Obi-Wan was them having a face-to-face talk. But instead, we had a little fetch quest with baby Leia and shenanigans.
Hey man, don't be hating on Baby Leia. That I thought that actress did really well.
But like I said, Adam, you and I both know that show was not that good. It
It ain't. You know, I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh man, it wasn't. But it wasn't terrible, man. It had its good moments. But Acolyte is actually good though. So
for me, acting like I'm 5 episodes in. For me, it's really not gripping me because, like I said, it's the writing. The only character I feel is actually that I actually like is Saul. That's the only character I like.
really,
And spoiler alert, he fucking dies. So,
but man, why would you do that?
man, look, show's canceled. Uh,
Nah, but still, man, that's messed up.
um, that
It's
this
like ruining Firefly for somebody. That shit was canceled.
if you
Would you
ain't
ruin Firefly?
if you ain't seen that shit, look, I'm gonna just tell you this, man. I'm gonna just tell you from the jump. Disney, I've always said that Disney is just Disney has done with the Star Wars IP. Like they have butchered the Star Wars IP. Uh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel like they did more harm than the prequels did to the Star Wars IP,
Damn.
and that is saying something because
Yeah.
that's it. Because me personally, I think that the Star Wars prequels are bad. They are very bad. But the new shit that they
Yeah, pretty much. The Revenge of the Sith was alright, but yeah, for the most part, yeah.
at that point it was too late, Adam.
And but they made up for it with Clone Wars. Yeah, that shit was fire.
Yeah, but like I said, it was too little, too late.
And
Um,
also, man, Ahsoka was pretty good.
Ahsoka was okay, but I'm not gonna give it that because I just call it Star Wars Rebels 1.5. That's all that is. It's literally to wrap up Star Wars Rebels. Uh,
Yeah, yeah. So shit, it needed an ending, needed a conclusion, man.
no, there was a conclusion, but people they wanted to see Ahsoka. I'm glad that Rosario Dawson she is able to play her character. I'm happy for her, but like I said, talking to Disney, asking things from Disney is like a fucking monkey's paw. I said I wanted to see. Look, I'm tired of the Skywalker era. I want to see. I want to see shit in this High Republic era that y'all started. And they said, okay, we'll give it to you, Jason, but we ain't gonna give you strong stories. I'm like, well, I guess I'm getting a High Republic era stuff. And next is the Skeleton Crew, which when somebody explained it to me, it was the Goonies, but Star Wars. I'm just like,
Wow.
uh,
Damn.
uh, uh.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I think Data's birthday is today or some shit like that. The guy
Who?
that plays Data, the guy that
Uh,
plays Data, I think his birthday is today or something like that.
oh, okay. Well, happy
They
birthday.
said he won or I can't pronounce his name.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about, but yeah, man, the thing with Star Wars is in a really bad place. Um,
Man, pretty much everything is in a bad place with Disney and Marvel. Like right as of right now, shoot, like I think people are just burnt out on that shit, bro. For real. Like go back to fantasy or some shit. I don't know. Like cause fantasy is still what's popping right now.
I just I just feel like I don't understand. A galaxy far, far away. It's
Yeah.
like they can't tell very good stories unless it's Andor or the Mandalorian. Even the Mandalorian was falling off on season 3.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
so I just I don't know, man. I just don't know what I don't know what we could do to get good Star Wars content. And then
I
apparently
don't know either.
and apparently there's talks that Daisy Ridley is in talks to do another trilogy.
No, no. Daisy, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Look, yo. You had your chance, okay? All right,
And then I
you're
think that,
done.
and they're trying to get John Boyega back, but I don't think John Boyega's ever will come back to work for Disney, or at least work for Star Wars, because they did boy Finn dirty. Um,
Right.
I I really don't know where we go from here, because it's like they fucked up so bad. They fucked up so bad with all these other Star Wars shows. People, these companies need to realize that these corporate shows that are made by made by the corporate people in suits, they're not selling well. They think that they're going by trends and what's popular now, what people like. Fan service, like I said, fan service can be good. Like I said, in Alien, fan service can be good, but when you try to overload it, that's when you just start to worry too much about fan service, and you worry more about fan service and less about telling adequate stories. Like Andor is great. I think that Andor is probably the best thing that they have put out in a long time.
Okay.
And Book of Boba Fett is the worst thing that they put out in a while. Well,
Hey Jason, at least we can say one thing. At least they're starting to make video game TV shows that are decent.
Adam, I'm not looking for trade offs.
Hey man, look, because I'm just saying, we've been getting some good, you know, uh, TV show video games, which like video game TV shows. That's a positive. Like Twisted Metal, that was freaking awesome. You know, uh, The Last of Us, like that. That's like the cream of the crop right there.
I'm still waiting. Look, like Adam, we talking about Star Wars now. We ain't talking about video games. We talking about
Yeah,
Star.
I know, man. Look, man, my ADD is getting to me. Leave me alone.
Look, talking about Star Wars, the shit that we both grew up with. Our parents grew up with that shit, and
Nah, man, you forget my parents are like stupid old. Like,
they still
like,
grew up with.
literally, this is how old my parents were. Like, segregation was over after they were adults.
But like I said, they still grew up with Star Wars. Star Wars is still in their lives.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they were in their 30s when it was around, but like I said, my parents are pretty old. So like, yeah, my mom was late 20s when the first one came out. That's why I was like, they didn't grow up with it, bro. Like they were at advanced ages when this shit came
Twenty,
out. Like,
stop that. Late 20s is not an advanced age. Stop.
I think my dad was close to his mid 30s.
That is
No,
not
he
a.
was in his mid 30s. He was 34 when the first one came out. Yeah, my mom was 29, my dad was 34. Like I said, I wouldn't say my parents grew up with them.
Put it this way: your parents know about Star Wars, right? Had your parents
I,
seen the
I
Star?
mean, I honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest. I think they may have seen one of them.
They probably seen the first one. Point is, th- God damn it, Adam. Everybody has seen or heard of Star Wars. They know of Star Wars. They know of Star Wars.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm just saying my parents didn't necessarily grow
Yes,
up with
your parents are old, Adam. We know. We get it. We get it. They've been
it.
around
Anyway,
since the MLK days. We get it. We get it.
yep, they
But
really were.
but my point is that it should it should not be that hard to make good content when you have a lot of material, of source material to go through.
Yeah, but man, I'm gonna be honest though. Some of that Star Wars source material is corny as fuck.
Okay.
Like Chewbacca and Yoda somehow being brothers. What the fuck was that?
No, they are not brothers. That is not canon. I don't know where you read that at.
No, yeah, it was some shit in episodes 7, 8, and 9 of the books or whatnot. That, that yeah, that shit was
By
corny.
that. That's why that is Star Wars Legends. Now that is not canon. They have plenty of canon source material to go through.
And Ben Skywalker and shit, man, he was corny as fuck.
That what?
With Ben Skywalker, like, did you ever read those stories?
Oh, those are actually good because they actually expanded the stories like the Emperor Thrawn, the Grand Admiral Thrawn trilogy. It's I still say it's the probably some of the best material they got. Can't pull from that because that's Star Wars Legends. Now, Disney do better because I'm tired of wasting my time. I'm just tired.
Like, honestly, man, they should just follow some of the video games.
Even the video games ain't do. Even the only video game they got that's doing well is the Jedi Fallen Order. And
Okay, well, but I mean, the old Republican shit, that was did really well. What are you talking
well,
about,
can't get that because I don't even know. Well, no, Revenant is canon. They made him canon in episode 9. That was the only good thing that came out that fucking movie. Um, hey, but y'all, Disney do better. Please write better stories. It's Kathleen Kennedy. You
man?
make you making it very hard, Kathleen Kennedy. I'm trying to support y'all. I'm trying to back y'all with like honestly the main thing that I'm getting out of this cancellation acolyte. Disney is really making it very hard for people to defend them, saying they're not doing things to to satisfy a woke agenda because it'd be
Yeah,
different. So if Acolyte was actually a good show that people enjoyed and didn't get canceled, it wouldn't have. There would be no problems. There would be no problems if She Hulk was a good show. I didn't think that it was terrible. I've seen worse things. I didn't think it was bad, but people hated it, and they were saying that
I'm one of them. But I was not the biggest fan of it.
like people what's it called uh people saying that they're just trying to push a woke agenda that failed. Captain Marvel, um, the the Marvels. It's like you're not doing yourself no favors, Disney, and I can't keep making excuses for you. So just write better stories instead of trying to appease to people. Um,
I don't
believe
know, man. Agatha looks pretty good. Let's see what that comes up with.
they Disney just better pray that this shit works. Um,
And it has a really fun actress in it. Like, she's not a. I mean, she's not a not like. Put it this way, she's one of those actresses that people know who she is, but they probably couldn't tell you her name.
well, they got they got some work to do. That's all
Sort of
I'm saying.
like Clancy Brown. Like, everybody, if you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, he's been in this, and this movie," but
Or
they
just
wouldn't be like, "Oh, that's Clancy Brown."
we just heard his voice like, oh, that's Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got. Um, Disney, you give me headaches. Give me headaches.
Man, bro. Well, now you know how I feel as a DC fan.
I'm a DC fan. I've been had headaches. Hey, but y'all, that was it. Short show. Um, hope you enjoyed our reviews. We got more stuff coming. I'm pretty sure we'll have a review for you this week. I just don't know. I think two movies are coming out this weekend. I think give you those reviews.
What? Blink twice? Should we do that one?
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna catch Blink twice. That looks interesting. Also, the DNC went on today. Trump and Michelle Obama roasted. I mean, Michelle Obama and
Right.
Barack roasted Trump. That was funny.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, though they roasted his ass into oblivion. That shit was really freaking hilarious.
yeah, and then Trump was butthurt and said something about it, and he was just looking very. He looked like something that like his feelings were hurt. But that's that. But hey, y'all, that's it for another episode. 49 under 1 hour today. That's because we both did not see each other. The movies that We only saw one movie apiece, so we didn't see both movies.
Right.
So that's why the conversations were pretty short today. But hey, hopefully you guys will join us on the next one. You know the deal. Look for us on the YouTube, the Twitch, Kick. We're on Kick as well, folks. Hopefully we gain some new Kick followers. We're also in the Facebook group. Go ahead and join that. Get active. We need to get more active in it. Um, you know where to find me. Uh, Brang Da Popcorn on all your social media platforms. Adam, where can they find you at?
You can always find me on Facebook under Adam Sampson. I'll be the guy in the All Might suit.
He's the guy in the all might suit. And guys, September's right around the corner. So I can't wait to bring back the Brang the Pigskin, where we talk
Oh
foot
yeah.
and we do all
Oh
those fun challenges or fun punishments that y'all like to see because we just like to suffer for y'all as entertainment.
yeah.
Uh,
And we unfortunately we're gonna have to hear Jason complain about the Cowboys on every episode, even if they didn't play that week or had a bye week. Cause yeah.
Look, it's okay, man. Oh, well, speaking of that, I found their first preseason game. That was just a taste of what's to come, Adam. Because Adam, I have to ask you a question. How did you feel in that preseason game when
Hey,
Stetson?
look, bro. I didn't even watch it, so I ain't commenting on it.
Nah, man. Yeah, how Stetson Bennett throw 3 picks in that game, and
Hey,
he
bro, it's preseason, man. Why do you even care so much?
and then
Like, come on now.
nah,
It's preseason.
I just find him.
What's your team doing?
Actually, they're looking. Caleb, I'm gonna say this. I can might eat my words. I might eat my words this year. Caleb Williams actually looks good.
Man,
He
all right, fine. We'll see what they do during the season.
just. I'm not gonna lie. Justin Fields looks terrible. I I I think I'm.
With your team that ain't been to the playoffs in how long?
Didn't y'all? Hey, I mean, hey, at least your
Hey,
team.
hey, we want a playoff game. We want a playoff game. So don't
Hey,
miss me with that bullshit.
hey, at least you made playoff history. You were the first team ever to lose to a 7 seed.
Hey, look, man. Hey, why are you hating?
I'm
We
not. I'm
we made it.
not hating.
We made it.
I'm just.
Hey, hey, hey,
I'm just
we made it there.
bringing up facts. I mean, look, yes, you did make it, but you
Yeah,
also lost to a seven.
yeah.
Get blown out
So,
of the seed.
man, a lot of weird shit happened in that damn playoff.
Y'all were the
Like,
first team to get blown out to get beat by a 7 seed.
okay, so,
This playoff format has been around for like 2 to 3 years. Hey man,
so what? So
congrats.
what, man? Don't be. We still made it to the playoff. Where was your team at? At home, exactly. Freezing
It's,
their ass off in Chicago,
it's okay because
watching the wind blow.
my team's future is looking pretty bright, so I'm happy. Your team, hey,
Bright, my ass. It's gonna be dark as it always is. It's gonna be like Mariana Trench dark.
and you're gonna be
You
right
know
there
how
with,
dark that is? That's
and
dark
you're
as fuck.
you're gonna be right there with me, so it's okay.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because we're
And,
gonna make it to the playoffs like we always do. All right?
and
Like
you
it's been a running trend
oh,
for us lately to make it to the playoffs.
and
But
you
y'all
go
won't give us our flowers. All y'all
and,
do is be up there like, well, when's the last time y'all won a Super Bowl? But you gonna give San Francisco 49ers all they flowers, and them motherfuckers hadn't won a Super Bowl in longer than we have.
at
So,
least they've been
so
at,
what's with that? Yeah,
at, at,
yeah. Last time they won, what was it, 94?
at least
Miss
at,
that bullshit.
I mean at least they've been. I mean at least
At
they've
least
been.
they did. Hey. Almost don't count. This
So,
ain't hand grenades. This ain't
so
horseshoes.
can we say the same thing about y'all?
Hey. Point is we have been at least making it to the playoffs.
That is a very low bar, but hey, y'all, we're gonna save it
Hey,
for the
well, like I said, yeah, but y'all give
save it for
San Francisco they flowers. They hadn't won shit.
you will hear this on the first episode,
Hell,
and we
man, you wasn't even alive when the Bears won their last Super Bowl. I
Oh,
wasn't even alive when they won their
I
last Super Bowl.
one. Okay, y'all.
Huh?
We're gonna get out of here
And it's
because
with a coach who won more Super Bowls with the Cowboys than he did with the Bears.
dude, are you okay? So when was the last time y'all won?
Huh?
When was the last time y'all won?
Like 95.
Okay, I was 2 years old. All right, y'all. We're
Yeah,
gonna
but you
get
was
up out.
alive though. You was
Let's
alive. You was
remember.
alive.
I was still shitting myself. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get up out of here. Remember,
At
when
two, man, what the fuck kind of potty training
you
did you
come
get?
you just remember to always bring the popcorn. All right, y'all.
At a change of draws, apparently. Since we talk about diapers.